are some things you can't control. Like a sudden rise in the Texan air temperature. An unexpected raindrop in Shanghai. Or the competition's new upgraded front wing. Yes, there are some things out of your control, but being the best shouldn't be one of them. Like getting in that extra lap by perfectly timing your pit stop. Having your rival on your tail, but you've chosen a defensive driver. Or conserving your power unit to make that last lap overtake. Whatever the challenge, make the call.
Well, we're back again. It is time for Champions GP Racing. So I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everyone here is ready and prepared for action as we try and go ahead to get a good result this time for this event. So fingers crossed you are here. Welcome Kiro Q. Welcome to Super Huge as well. Welcome to everybody who is just joining. We're about to get this show on the road. As you may have seen earlier on, we had a very fun free to play round of racing. So hopefully you've all enjoyed that demo. Welcome Kimo. We've got Chris, Calum, all welcome into the stream already. Nice of you to join us as well. Better jacket, Mark says. Yes, we've got the McLaren jacket on this time for this round. So let's see if that plays any difference. It might do, it might not, but we're going to have to find out one way or the other. Space Mountain, good afternoon as well. Welcome into the chat. MK's not happy with the McLaren. Super Huge, thank you for hitting the Twitch sub as well. So yes, we're going to get ahead and get racing for this week's Champion GP. This is coming from the main account. So main account this time up, and hopefully we can score some good points, because I think it's going to be a very difficult couple of races within this as well. Struggling hard with Series 9. Series 9, it is all about cornering, Space Mountain. 3 cornering tracks, 1 speed, go for cornering, and some defensive drivers as well. Guitar Man, good afternoon and welcome. So let's cross over and let's get into our setup, our drivers, and get ready to launch our GP. We're nearly there. It's nearly time to get this show on the road. So fingers crossed we can absolutely do that and get a good result. But we've got to get through. That is absolutely the key. So if we can do that, then we will be absolutely lovely and exactly what we want to do. So we'll just load up. I'm just making sure my chat is all good, which it looks like it is. Okay, so if you are watching, as always, make sure to see the hello button. Make sure to click that one as we get set to race. Welcome, Eunice. Long time no see. Well, welcome in, and I hope you are doing good as well. But let's have a look then at our group. Mr. Start, well, we've only just started. Kiru, Akash, welcome as well. So let's take a look and see what we've got upcoming. Vishnu, welcome. Harry, welcome as well. Welcome back. So Mexico Grand Prix with, yeah, some interesting race points to go ahead. We've got the power lift obviously in there as well that we could look at using, but obviously matchmaking is going to be tough as well. So this is how we line up currently in P59. Zach, welcome. I can see Zach. You've got a West Ham logo. That's never a good sign at the moment. Okay, let's have a look what the current position is. Where do we qualify? Yeah, top sort of 10-ish range. And let's have a look at some of the points. There's going to be a lot of points in here surely today. And the top one, 373. Super Huge says, what a lovely looking group. So yeah, let's see what we can do. There's plenty of all. Appreciate it, Zach. Sorry about your West Ham at the minute, mate. But yeah, let's see. So it's going to be an interesting little battle. Let's get ready then and start our first race to go. We have got Mexico up first. So let's make sure. Mine is with 30 players only. That is a top amount. I guess I'm in the second group then, MK. Maybe second group for me. The question is, MK, can you get through? Because I imagine only 15 players will make it through. So let's get started. Race start, power unit. We're going to Mexico. Saeed, welcome and thank you. 301 in contender, 21st at the moment. Hopefully, Harry,
we've got a new subscriber.
Hopefully you might get there. Zach, there is your sub. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Space Mountain has subbed as well, which is great to hear. Best races anytime, Modi. Anytime is not really a best way, I'd say, unless you're playing a really ridiculous morning. Ritesh, welcome. Yeah, it's a tricky one, but let's see. Let's get started. Race start power unit is what we're after. So we're going to go to and find our power unit setup. Do I have one? I do. This is my power unit setup. So we've got Rumble, Dynamo, Aeroblade, our top three, and then our bottom three. We could take Curler, but I like to take a bit of cornering. Harry, well, it's certainly been going well. That is for sure. Going strong. So, yeah, I think we're in second group. We'll probably merge with that group tomorrow, MK. I imagine. Or maybe not. So, we've got Flex in. We've got the nemesis of Turbojet that MK can't get hold of. Dare to use starter. Absolutely not in this group. Thank you, Maximilian. Welcome as well. Good luck to your rounds. So, let's get this under the way, shall we? Now, let's just double check first of all. Mexico City. Race start power unit. We have got, has to be a bug. It does seem what? Odd. I think Leclerc is our go-to driver for race start. I think Hamilton. I mean, I could use Hamilton. Maybe I do. What do you reckon, chat? Maybe we do use Lewis Hamilton because he's got a lot better start. I mean, he's only 2 qualifying and 2 race start lower. But 23 extra tyres, he's going to make that soft tyre absolutely massive. I think Hamilton is the go-to at a track like this. But we'll find out one way or the other. Let's just have a quick look at some of the other beasts. And obviously we are at race start circuit. Mexico, I wouldn't risk it. I'd take Leclerc, MK says. Problem is, it's just what 2 qualifying does to me. That's the problem. I mean, let's go Charles, because he's been doing well. 1 stop we can do easily. I might put one of the drivers on a 4 medium and go from there. Lewis can do a 4 soft. I think I need tyres still for that though, Akash. It's a 2-stopper, yeah. I think softs are fine. And Harry, what's the score? It was 1-1 when I seen a minute ago. So let's get your guesses in. If you can, if you're watching, make sure to hit enter the chat. And basically, we want you to guess how many points you think we are going to get in race number 1. There is 47 points available. Caramphasys, welcome as well. So there's a lot of points available. And I'm just going to head over to my screen as well to check. So, a few people saying 47. And race start power unit, probably going to be a surf boost. But let's see. We're getting this show on the road. Let's see what our matchmaking is like. Chris says 46, Space Mountain 44, 47, unless a real player. Harry says 46. We haven't done any races yet, Krampus. This is the first race. We have already raced the free-to-play account, which was earlier today, which was fun. And I think we do get a real player. Let's go. Right, come on. Let's get some points in the bag. Welcome Builders Unite as well. Ding dong indeed. This is a believe. So problem is, power unit tracks can go either way because they are so unpredictable. But let's see if we've got the skills. I mean, I might start Alonso on mediums. I'm tempted. Mexico can be a one-stop, yeah. It can do well. It can do well. There's not too much damage on either. I'm going to start both on it here. Going to use a bit of the surf boost, race start power unit, and we'll do a free. Then time for the doorbell. Luckily, there's other people now in Super Huge, so if it does go, I am covered. Okay, here we go. Race screen time. Let's get this underway. And the question is, we are on the inside line. I would have liked the outside line. Can we get a good start? Both of them to the outside. Alonso gets stuck off the start. Doesn't get a great start at all. And Leclerc, equally not the strongest. We had better in previous races around here. Rival is at the back. But first couple of corners, it's not too bad. We are up to 7th. And there's an early safety car. Early safety car. And there it is. It is Lance Stroll. Lance Stroll has binned it, chat, early on. So you know what that calls for.
Okay, can you bring it back, Lance?
No, I'm in the wall.
It was the perfect soundboard clip. As Mr. is in the pit. I'm not going to pit yet. Because what we're going to do is we are going to get some unbelievable DRS down the home straight next time round. That is what we are going to get. So, full power unit will return. We might be short of force off still. I think we are short of force offs. So, we're going to probably have to pit this next lap. But look at the difference between the rival, 23 and 19. I think we can absolutely push here. It is going to be tricky on tyres. But I've got to go for it. As now the safety car is about to peel off and we are racing again. Safety car in, and now it's time to absolutely destroy with a bit of DRS down the straight. Up to 6th place, up to 5th, into 4th we go. Can we get into 3rd? Yes, we can, but we're probably going to have to pit. Do I need to pit Alonso? No, I think I can get Alonso one more lap maybe. Oh no, I can't really, I must say. Late pit stop. We've got to go. We've got to go in. And they've just turned it around, George. Okay, so coming back out. Early pit stop. 9th place. AI boosted will be, yes. AI Alonso will always be boosted in this event because of his stats. So let's keep on pushing. Because we've got the power unit. And the undercut is going to be our best friend here. So if we can get positions, you can now avoid the double stack. Absolutely. Question is, have we made the right call? As Alonso will use DRS down the home straight. Here's it up to 2nd. It's going to be tough though. And here comes now Leclerc only into 7th though. Bit of an early dodgy safety car. I think this isn't really going to help us. It might help Alonso, but I think Leclerc is our problem driver here. That's what I think my potential issue is here. Because, look at that, already P2 is out of the pits. So, this safety car might have done us a little bit naughty in this race. Because we got a lot to catch up with here. Let's push Alonso. We're going to have to use Alonso to try and hold up cars. We need to get past Russell if we can. And now we can. Any time we can claim over these could help us as we come now into the pits with Leclerc. Alonso is coming back out. He is going to enter P1, but we've got to hold up cars. We've got to hold them up. Leclerc is only 7th with a couple of laps to go. Now he's into 6th, but power unit is not great. We will get DRS next lap. We still have 2.5 laps to save this. The problem is, can we? Yeah, probably Ferrari early days, no scope. I wouldn't be surprised at that for me. As now Alonso comes round, and look at this, we're still struggling here. Leclerc only 5th. Now gets into 4th. It's still hard work. What's the tyres? Piastri I think is going to pit. I believe Piastri is going to pit. It should be a race for position with George Russell here. Should be a Piastri pit stop. He doesn't pit. Okay, Piastri doesn't pit. That changes everything. But I think he's going to run out of tyres. We're going to conserve a little bit. There's P3. Surely... Oh yeah, he's running out of tyres. Big time, chat. Piastri has got no tyres left. We should be able to scrape this. Welcome to Logan Robertson as well. There's Piastri out of tyres. And that is going to be a rescue. We had to work hard for that. We absolutely had to work hard. Leclerc is going to survive. Whew. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We do get the points, but only just. Only just. Yeah, that was a good win in the end, chat. A very, very good win. Ooh. Yes. We kick off at 47. Ooh. Get the sweat. Jeez. It looked like we were definitely going to drop some points. Hey, no scope. We've been rocking that cup for months, mate. Never too early for a Christmas mug. So yeah, that's a good point for Maximilian who's just made. This GP is expected to be a high-scoring event because of 6 power unit tracks. But we're off to a decent start. So let's open this crate. Our Champion Series 12 GP crate. And then let's go ahead and get ready. Now this is going to be a tricky race in race number 2. And Thomas, welcome. Yeah, that's it, Modi. It's easier when we've got free house. Yeah, this is going to be a nightmare circuit coming up. We know it is. Because we are going to be off to, I think it's Hungary, isn't it, next? Let's have a look. Hungary race 2. Yes. Race start, cornering. What do I do here? So, car. I need cornering. So, let's get my cornering pieces on. We don't have anything to claim. They're all power-ups. No scope. That is why. So let's get the cornering on. Tempted to take Aeroblade, but I think I'm going to just keep it as it is. Flex. Uninstall, run away, go and eat fish and chips. Hey, that's good, Maximilian. I used the wrong setup today as well. Really badly. I think I might run this setup. But I'm thinking about going for a one-stop. But I don't know if both drivers can do it. Obviously, I want to be using Fernando Alonso. And let's use... So do we... I think if we use Hamilton and use Nazar... What about the other rear wing? But... It's probably not worth it, is it? For 7 cornering. We're losing 40 power unit. I want to say no. Power lift, no. Desire is still... That's what I'm thinking, Maximilian. Norris is not good enough from a race start point of view. It's just, can I get Alonso? Not looking good. Oh no, Nathan. Still on 80. Still be 95 tyre management. You know what? I might stick both on a Nazar. I haven't got a lot of that boost, but I feel like today I've got to use it. And I'm going to have to use a bit of Hamilton, I think, as well. So, look at Russell or Gasly. Gasly's always a very underrated driver, isn't he? Not as good. Because I've got Hamilton 7, it's a little bit different. Yeah, I think I'm going to go a one. I'm going to try a one-stop. James says Piastri. Just not good enough for us, Piastri, James. But a one-stop, I think more. I'm going to try a one-stop with Nazar. I haven't got a lot of it, but luckily we'll only use 4 boosts. Let's go cornering. Now, chat, how many points are we going to score at this circuit? Race start and cornering. This is going to be a very tricky track. So let me know what you think. Russell, after earlier on, is definitely on the naughty step. But I'm going to try and go a 4 soft, 5 medium. I might start one driver. Do I start on both on softs? Probably. Okay. Let's go. Let's go indeed. And let's see. I could do Alonso to a 2-stop. But I'm a little bit worried. about that. I mean, do I just stick it? Not? Do I split the strategy and just see which one works better? I mean, I think he's got nearly 80 tyre management. With a Nazar, I think it's going to be tough. Mert says 3. Standard. I might try Fernando to a 2-stop. Hamilton to a 1. I think that's what I'm going to test out here. Welcome, Sid. I think I'm going to do a 2-stop. I think Alonso is just short on tyres. So we might do some learning, and hopefully it doesn't cost us too much. Okay, qualifying. Hamilton 17th. Please tell me that's both on the inside. If that is both on the inside, that is great. Nazar boost. Race start cornering. Let's use... Don't really need to use Alonso for that, but let's go. Right, here we go. Come on. This is a big race. Big points are required. This could stop us qualifying. We're on the outside line, which is not great, but can we go to the inside? Hamilton can't. Alonso can. So Alonso, who we are going to do the 2-stop, gets a better start than Hamilton, and he's already up to P7 and P9. So a really good start from Fernando and Lewis, to be fair. We are now going to gain some more... Oh, wow. Fernando up to P4. Mate Barner, your name changed too, mate. Welcome. I haven't changed any of the emojis. They're all the same. Unless you're on about your own name. But we are in, at the moment, P4. Make that P3. And P5. This is a really good start here in Hungary. Can we take P2 as well, past Charles Leclerc? Because who's in P1? P1, George Russell, has absolutely flew out front. Yeah, it's going good, thank you, mate. How are you? Nice to see you in here. And now Alonso, he's absolutely flying. Hamilton, now flying as well. He's going to try and get P4 and P3. This is a fantastic start. But with Alonso in second, if we can keep on pushing this, he is on the 2-stop. So Alonso second. He's going to come in for softs. Going to carry on with Hamilton. And back to mediums we go. So Hamilton's in a really good position. It is a good first stint, absolutely. Alonso already coming out in 6th place. Come on, get 5th, get 5th. Not yet. So P2. And a little bit of DRS to come into the pits with as well. Oh, as Leclerc breaks down as well. So Leclerc breaks down, leaves us into P5. Come on. This is what we want to see. Oh, safety car. Our luck is changing. Wow, a big safety car here in Hungary. I mean, the stream's died. I mean, are we still here? Press 1 if you can still hear me. You can. Oh, this is not the time to do it. This is not the time to have this mess. Oh, chat, this is ballsed up. No, no. Chat, my phone's froze. Oh, no, it's back. Oh, my God, what's going on? The suspense. It's all over the place. What's going on? Oh, we're back. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus, Mert, you scared us. I've got Alonso on mediums. I had to pick a tyre at that point. Oh my God, panic over. That could have set us out. That could have set us off. But what's Russell on? Mediums used. Hard's in there as well. We're racing again just in time just in time, as now we get racing. Hamilton leads here in Hungary, just in time to see Alonso get into 4th. And Hamilton back down to 2nd. Now up to 1st. We are P1. Oh, Russell is quick. Russell is so quick. But we're back past now. Come on, this is a massive result here. I mean, we were doing very good anyway. We were doing very good when it comes to this race. But we have got still a couple of laps to go. But we're in a very, very promising position. But Russell is looking very quick. The problem is, I don't know if Russell's tyres are going to survive, as Alonso looks at the outside, can't get through. So it's Hamilton who leads. Alonso waiting. Well, his tyres will survive. It might not be a 1-2 yet. Russell is really, really quick here. Russell is really quick. We're going to use DRS to try and get an overtake on Russell. We do now get. But Russell is so quick. I can't actually defend properly against him. We've got to keep conserving. I've got to micromanage this power unit as much as we can. Because look how quick George is. We've got to then hit the conserve as much as we can. Then hit a plus. Got to keep micromanaging this all the way to the line. As Hamilton and Alonso come round the final corner. Come on. What a race. That, ladies and gentlemen, is absolutely huge in the grand scheme of qualifying for tomorrow. I mean, to be honest, we could have scored a good solid 45 plus points there anyway. But what a race. And that is what everybody wanted to see. That was close though. I generally thought we were going to get a disconnect or something then. Ooh, get in. McLaren coat coming through way better. Yes, chat. Come on. That is what we wanted to see. Whew. Alonso, Norris, balanced setup for the rival. That is a perfect race too. Yes. And that's what we needed. Into 94 points. With also, it wasn't just the case of a nice, easy safety car. We generally thought we had a disconnect at the same time, and we were trying to get the stream back on play as well. So it wasn't anything to that. I think it was just a little glitch on the system incognito. My game never went down at all. My whole screen just froze. That was it. So we're all good. So race number 2 is survived. And we start off with a double 47. A double 47. Let's go. And now we move to China. We had some difficulty here earlier on. It's now time to get set. Let's open this Champions Crate though first of all. Like so. And just keep on trucking along. Hamilton in there and a bit of Isaac Hadjar. Don't forget to thank Sam. Okay, Norris for China as pace is good. It's overtaking though. That's what you need. Overtaking and power unit. Now, Hamilton is pretty much the best overtaking driver on the game, as well as Alonso being superb as well. So these two is pretty much going to be the way to go. It's going to be these two drivers, I feel, that are going to be absolutely smashing through to try and get the result. That's what we need to do. Incognito wasn't live. But we need a power unit setup. So back to our power unit setup. And I feel like speed's a little bit low. Can we get any more speed out of this? How does... So what are we on here? 264 for 145. 253 for... Nah, I don't like that. Let's go back to Aeroblade. And let's go back to Flex. This is what I like to run. Definitely feels like it works a lot better. So, power unit is what we're going to go for. That's what we've got to get. Drivers have got to be, I think, these two. With 90 overtaking for Fernando Alonso, he's going to get a good race start as well. I don't think there's anyone else really that we want to go. It depends on your series that you've entered, Builders Unite. It depends. Legends you can't use this weekend. So that is a no-go. And then you might be in a lower series. Shanghai with Hamilton. Yeah, exactly. So chat, if you're watching vertical or you're not, join along, play along again. Make sure to get in the chat what score you think we're going to get. How many points. You get 47 for a 1-2. Anything lower, every position you drop, you lose 1 point. And as well, if you're watching, hit that subscribe button as we try and get to 20,000 subscribers. That would be absolutely incredible. So, again, we're about to go in with Leclerc. Luckily, I've switched back and I've seen that mistake. So, Hamilton and Alonso and the power unit also, it is time. And it's in the wet conditions as well. So we've got a wet race in race number 3. Undercut. Absolutely insane at this circuit. And yes, Grand Prix, we've had some good. This morning we gained probably like 150 subscribers this morning. It was incredible stream. So yeah, make sure to keep hitting that sub. It's free at the end of the day. I'll even give you a smile. Whoa, super huge, rocking up on the Twitch and the YouTube. We appreciate the grind. Absolutely. And a 1598 team score. Come on. Let's go. Samuel says 43. We've got a few 47s in there. Don't ignite you. Don't. You panicked me. You panicked me. 17th and 20th. Overtaking and power unit. Now, what do I use? Do I use Unstoppable? Eternal Flame? No. I might have to use Unstoppable. Ghoul Fuel we could use, but I'm not going to use that because people haven't got that boost yet. So that is unfair. So we're going to use some Unstoppable. Rooster, we love a Rooster booster. We really do. Okay, here we go. I would have liked a race start, which was good. But these two have got good race start. Or, wow, as we get a slow for Hamilton. But look at Fernando Alonso. He got away well, but he's only just ahead of Lewis Hamilton. But round the outside, in the inside lines, early on, it's a great start from Fernando Alonso, who already is up to P10. Goes between the Red Bull drivers, gets squashed out on the outside. And it's now Hamilton to take over the lead car. Hamilton up to 8th as we've got a Williams and a Ferrari ahead with Carlos Sainz. Hamilton has 80 race start for me. So he's pretty good. He's pretty good. Alonso is on fire. That 10% looking absolutely beautiful, of course. As we come into the hairpin. And we will push out of it. Make sure we get a good exit down the home straight. And we do get up to P6. So P6 for Fernando, DRS enables for the first time as we hold off Lewis Hamilton. And now we can set our sights on trying to close down P1. Inside line for Alonso, move done. Alonso flying, and I don't think we really need too much of an undercut here because we're in a strong position. P4, can we get? Come on, yes we can. So P4 with a DRS power. And Hamilton going backwards early on here as we now get into P2. Oh my god, sandwich of cars. Hamilton now into 6th. So we are slowly getting through this race. Hamilton looking quick down the straight. We'll try and hold him off though. Oh, and suddenly we're losing a little pace again. We did this earlier on in Contender. Today we lost a little bit of performance. But let's keep on trying. Try. 2:40 AM for John. That is early, John. Usually you get up to speed a bit quicker, but sometimes I don't push so I can keep some power unit. As now Hamilton should get. Alonso's into the lead. Hamilton should get up to 4th here. And he does. So up to P4 for Hamilton. Alonso still gaining good power unit here. So we're just doing everything that we need to do at the moment. And that is exactly that's all we can do. And now I'm going to absolutely push with Alonso. Create the gap. Make sure that that double stack isn't possible. We've got a lot of boosts as well, fan zone. So that obviously helps us win a lot more races. Appreciate it, SD10. We try. We of course try. As now Hamilton comes round, DRS to enable. We move to the right hand side and here comes Hamilton with the power. And that is going to give us a double stack just by being greedy to try and push the overtakes. I'd save them if you can, builders unite. Slight double stack, but we'll get away with it. We're still in the pit. Now we're at. So P1 for Fernando. It is going to be a P4 for Hamilton. So we've got to get him 2 positions. Now I'm going to just look after power unit. We do have a pace. Well, I don't know. We don't have the pace advantage, but I think what it is DRS is absolutely powerful here compared to the AI. So I'm going to just slowly ramp this up because P2 and P3 are looking pretty quick. So I'm going to just look after some power unit. You can see here, look, already with that DRS usage, we can already get into P3. Welcome, Stu. Easier matchups are completely random, fan zone. But can we hold off Piastri? We can. So on lap 6, with 1 lap to go after this one, we are just there. I think we had a real player race 1, I think. Well, we did have a real player race 1, yeah. Okay, so let's push Hamilton a bit. 56%. And we are on power unit track China. As now, George Russell. This is for the key position of P2. And we're going to DRS past it. We've slowly round up this race. And we've got to the position that we need to. So Hamilton and Alonso should now be able to bring this home. So that's good. Team rating is a decent... I mean, we've maxed out a lot of things though as well, SD10. So our account is probably better than, let's say, most people in the nicest possible way. Just because of our boost levels and assets. But there is a lot of big accounts out there. A lot now. It's not your normal account. Let's put it that way. There's one last DRS push and out of nowhere, Lewis Hamilton is going to try and steal the race victory off Fernando. And he does. Hamilton wins in China, just like he did in the 2025 sprint. He was nowhere all race, but Hamilton comes storming through and robs victory from Fernando Alonso. Welcome, Andrew, as well. SD10, the biggest way to probably win more races is obviously make sure...
Is there leakage?
A leakage of what?
I have the seat full of water. Like full of water.
Must be the water.
Let's add that to the weather freezer.
But that wasn't the clip I think that Harry wanted. I think Harry wanted another clip, and it was this one.
Through goes Hamilton!
I think that's what Harry wanted. Hamilton wins in China again. But yeah, what I was saying, sorry, SD10, is the easiest way sometimes is to reduce a series. So go down one series, just level up. Spend a little bit of time racing in the lower series, getting some easy wins, leveling up some of your car parts, your drivers, and then moving back up. Sometimes if you rush through and you win, and then you come a problem point. So, how about that? 3 races, and we are perfect scoring. And even with that safety car in the circuit of Hungary, I still think we'd have scored 45 points plus. So let's open this one before we get into race number 4. But we all love to see a Hamilton win. And Pippi Meester, welcome. If you are watching currently, make sure to say hello in the chat. It's obviously free to do as we get Max Verstappen to Max Verstappen's. We'll take that. We'll have a bit of that. Rappers, welcome. Yeah, we're good, thank you, Rappers. How are you? SH3, welcome. Michael, welcome. Over on Twitch. All great to see you. On basically Series 12 we are in at the moment. We've got Michael here. Hanish, welcome. Hanish, sorry. Welcome as well. DRS. How to get a good DRS wing. You either get DRS at Series 4 with Exhale, Series 9 at Aeroblade, and Series 11 at Valkyrie. They're the only 3 ones. Pippi Moist, how does your car look? It looks pretty nice. It's even got my name on it. Look, right there, look. There's a W. It's quite nice. So, let's see. Well, earlier on we had some good racing. Of course, on the Contender free-to-play. So now we're doing well, and now we need to keep that up. So we're coming with some more power unit circuits, and this time we are at power unit and race start. It's a trip to Singapore. Now, can we get a job done at Singapore? We'll find out. You don't have to spend money, Hamish. You just literally need the luck in the crates to drop them. That's all. So Exhale DRS for Series 4. Well, SD10, I had a Red Bull top on this morning. I just like wearing F1 gear. But I think it's going to be a close race, but I think Max is looking strong. So, power unit car. Yeah, he's not bad, RML. I mean, you've probably got the game as well. Got that livery, potentially. And hope you and the little one are doing well, RML as well. But welcome him. So, got to use Alonso still. He's going to do a... I don't think I can get soft, so I think he's got to do a 2 medium.
Karoon, we've got a new subscriber.
As Except Travis hits subscribe as well. If you want to shout out on the stream, hit that subscribe button and you will see your name pop up here as well. So make sure to hit it. Do we take Leclerc or do we go... Can I do a 3 medium, 3 medium? These are decisions. 2 soft, 2 soft, 2 soft, but take Leclerc. I can't do a 2 soft with Leclerc though. Can I? I'd have to do a 2 medium. 2 medium, 2 medium. Alonso, I don't think... So Alonso and Leclerc, I don't think I can get softs, can I? 2. Frost if you want to stretch the tyres. Not a bad shout, actually. Race start power unit. To be honest, Surf would give me an extra little bit of tyres as well. So... Nice, RML. Nice. Glad to hear. Maybe in a couple of years. Maybe in a couple of years. Welcome, Kimo. Enjoying life as well. So Alonso can. I think Leclerc can't. That's my problem. But you know what? We'll go on softs and we'll see how we get on. Because this should be a decent track anyway. Okay. This is the drivers that we're going for. This is the setup we're going for. So if you're watching, let's keep up the chat. How many points are we going to get from race number 4? We're heading off to Singapore this time. Power unit and race start. We're going to Singapore. How good is Behrman? Behrman's great, Hainish. Fisichella's good as well. All good all-round driver. You get a lot of cards of the milestones. So let's hear it, chat. Come on, get involved. Pull out the game at level max. But let's see. Well, we got a good chance here. We definitely have a good chance. Nathan says 45. Not a fan of the circuit either. It's a tough track. It can be a very tough track, but let's go and get some racing. I might try the softs, might go a bit of surf, and we'll see if we can live with whoever we get or whatever we get. But if we can't get the softs straight away, obviously in the next stints I can do the mediums as well. We do get a closely matched real player, so this could potentially be our points drop. But I think I'm going to start on softs. I'm going to start on surf. And we're going to... Oh no, RML. Well, you got an easy weekend then, RML. I imagine that pain when you open up the phone on the morning. As this is taking ages to load. Fishy. Okay, let's do this. Let's absolutely... Well, this is the thing. Did that player swipe out and quit? Or was it just slow? Gonna play Monday. That's fair. Let's find out if they did or not. I think they definitely quit. So that real player just swiped their GP race. Because that was a real player matchup. So that's a very interesting tactic being used. Surf is good, but I haven't got the best start here. And even the Rivals AI bot started quite well. So, look at the race start. Why is the Rival coming past us? It's all about race lines, isn't it, on this first lap? Alonso and Leclerc. I mean, I think they are going to manage the softs. As Alonso's now flying through. That's what we need. Leclerc, not so much. I'm a little bit more concerned with both drivers here. Probably get 3 points. Yeah, I could never do it because it'd just be so obvious if it didn't work as well. So I am gonna go to mediums. I don't feel like it's worth the risk because I can't really push at the moment. So I'm gonna push in stages. I am gonna run out of tyres, but I think mediums should be sufficient anyway. As now Alonso is in P3. Leclerc is finally coming through the pack, but he's in 8th place. So we are getting there. Alonso's just going to manage his tyres to come into the pits. Leclerc just going to run out of tyres. So definitely a medium. You can start the stint on the softs, which is good to know. But we've got to do some catching up here. Alonso is coming out. He's coming out behind Charles Leclerc. So we will have DRS available later on in this lap. Leclerc has got a lot of work to do. I think we've got a McLaren going for the one stop, it seems. What can we do? Can we find a way forward and then hold up cars? But Leclerc is in traffic at the moment. That is never good. As now Alonso still can't get past either. I don't know if we're going to 47 this one or not. I think we've got a McLaren out front which has absolutely got unbelievable pace. Make sure not on the last stint, yeah. I'm still going to go mediums, I think, because I'm going to be able to keep this power unit level fairly well. Oh, wow, chat. Piastri. Oh, Piastri goes softs. Piastri goes softs. That is a game changer. Because that means he will have to pit, I believe. Yeah, he will. He's not going to get free softs. Oh, my God. Leclerc, what are you doing? That is not how to play that one, Leclerc. How have you just gone that far backwards? Welcome, Cricket Info. Oh, yeah, DRS is great, mate. Danish. Absolutely. Oh, my God. Piastri is a beast. How is Piastri so good in this race? Imagine getting 47 points at Hungary and then not getting 47 points at this circuit. He is bonkers. So Alonso coming back out. He's going to be in P2. But I don't think I can get Piastri with Leclerc. He's just too strong. Leclerc's struggling. I reckon I should go Hamilton and go softs. Oh my God. Come on. Welcome, K-Wisher. Oh, this is too hard. I am going to drop a point here. Out of all the places, and the problem is I've got the rival pushing as well here, which is even worse. Because I just can't close him down. Now can I get past? Yes, I need to get past Alonso. Oh my God, does as well. Now I'm going to use DRS. We are about to lose DRS, so I'm going to use it. Not going to catch him. Not going to catch the McLaren. Unless we make some beautiful overtakes right now. Like, right now. McLaren's already out. He's gone. He's gone. Piastri's gone. I've got to go Hamilton. I think Leclerc is not the play here. I think softs and Hamilton is the play. Look, am I only P6? That is crazy. I'm not even going to just drop the 1 point either. I'm going to drop 2. Going to drop 2 points. That was a difficult race. Hey, are we going to get third though? Are we going to get third? We are. Okay, we dropped 1. That shouldn't... I feel like we shouldn't be dropping a point there, but... we didn't really do anything wrong. I mean, I think we need softs. I think softs are the play. If I had Hamilton, who's got an extra 23 tyre management over Leclerc, I think that's what I need. Yeah, Hamish, it's good though. At your series though, that's okay. It's different perspectives of where we are, that's all. So that player swiped. He quit the game. Level 5 Alonso, level 5 Alonso. Hamilton. And a power unit setup. I mean, it's a shame though that player's quitting the game because he got a bad matchup. I mean, it's not even that big of a matchup. It's only 37 difference. Welcome, Burger. I think we are at the minute incognito. But I'm a little bit disappointed we dropped that point. Because power unit tracks, we don't usually drop as many points because they're quite weak. We are cricket info. Albon, Quantum, and some Mr. Stroll. Okay. Got that as well. I can open a platinum crater here, I think, here. Have I got any asset trading? No. Can I? Yeah, I can open it. Okay, let's open this. Rory, welcome. Aldaxel, welcome. Rory, welcome. Just said that. Don't know why I said it again. If you are currently watching, make sure to hit that subscribe so we can chase down 20,000 subscribers for me. That would be great. Mr. Ollie Behrman. And an extra free, Lewis Hamilton. Thank you very much. Nice. So, welcome Banu, 2. Okay, we've dropped 1 point so far. Let's go ahead on to race number 5, and we are heading to Imola. Race start and power unit. Now, this track, I don't really need to look after tyres. Free soft is absolutely fine around here. So again, I think Leclerc is the play at this circuit. Hamilton, I don't think, should really have to come in. Although his stats look a bit weak, I'm going to take Leclerc. And I'm going to take Alonso. So, if you are watching, of course we have Rory, yeah. It's not unusual for that, that's for sure. But Lewis, I think we might take for the softs next time tomorrow, if we get through into it. So, we are going power unit, we are going race start. How many points do you think we're going to get from Imola and Italy? Can we get... I mean, I'm still annoyed we dropped a point. We could have gone so close. I mean, we've still got Australia to come. That's going to be a difficult track later on today. But if you are watching, even if you're just sitting there watching, pick up the phone, pop how many points, and hit send. Right. Not all day, Burger. We played a little bit, had a break, come back. Okay, here we go. Imola. Pray for the good matchmaking. Favourite driver, just depends where, Burger. Now or in the past? In the past, Schumacher. Probably now, bit of Piastri. Sadly, it's not this week, Hainish. 47 is the maximum that we can score this week. What game, Matteo? F1 Clash. Michael says full beans 47. Banu says only got 284. Well, Banu, if you get through, that is the main thing, mate. Rory goes 47. Ooh, right, come on. Race number 5, I think this is. And we are off to Italy and Imola. Come on. Let's go. No worries, Matteo, not a problem. I've got, and if you are new, if you're watching this game for the first time, obviously give it a download, F1 Clash. If you're into Formula 1, it's a great game for you. But of course, I've got guides and tips on everything for you on my channel, so you'll be very interested in the channel. Haven't played F1 25, I'd love a proper setup, but we don't have it. Now, we do have a real player here. That could throw a spanner in the works. Okay, we got a bit of F in Hainish, probably a bit of McLaren. Let's go race screen. Real player then. They're going for the one stop. Now, he played somebody with a one stop yesterday. Oh my god, look at the start they've got compared to our drivers. This is just rigged sometime, I swear. Look at the bad start we get. Whilst the rival is already up to P10. How is that possible? Whilst we can't, we get perfect starts with one of the best boosts on there as well for this track. And the rival just flies past us. Make it make sense, people. Make it. Because now we can come through. So now we start. Oh, a bit of bumper car action. Look at that for some team play. Slowing down, bumping the cars. And now we make some overtakes back. Rival, I think, is going for the one stop here. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. As we do get DRS activated for the first time. But that one stop, I think, is very, very tough to do. I think they're using the Samba boost, which is a terrible boost. There's now Alonso trying to get through, so we will be able to crack open a bottle of that DRS and let it fly. Samba's just not got good stats at all. I think it's Samba. I'm sure it is. So Alonso holds up. Wow, did hold up. Now, I've got to look after the power unit on Russell because we are about to double stack. We don't want that at all. I tell you what, we might a little bit here. Russell's still looking pretty quick. It's DRS that is the main difference, as now we come in for the first time. So Russell carries on. We've got both cars in shot here, but I don't think we'll double stack. Oh, no, we won't. It's perfect timing. Split them up nicely. Good stops by the team to under 3 seconds. Piastri is ahead. Look at all of that traffic. How have we come out in that mess? Who's been holding them up like a train? Get past Piastri or not? Wow, we have got some serious traffic today. Somebody has got a route avoidance on because, oh my god, this is going painful. Why is there so much traffic on this track? Move out the way, man. How many cars are here? Everyone is here. Everybody. That is chaos. I've never seen anything like that. I've never seen traffic that bad. Good job, Incognito. That's good. Many, many years, Berger. Like 5, 6 years, easy. Okay, what do we do? Because I've gotta... Am I going to get access to DRS? No, I'm not. Oh, Norris is already out the pits. He's on hards, though. Can I... What can I do in this? This is going to be so tough. I don't know how... It feels like we're making this harder than it should be. Yeah, Rory, we have. We've got quite a lot of videos on F1 Manager. I just haven't been able to do as many as of late. But we've done quite a lot. Currently about 3/4 of the way through a season of Kick Sauber. Okay, so Alonso P2. Hamilton, Norris goes on. Okay, this might not be the worst thing in the world. Alonso's out in third. I've got to hold up. Got to hold up that P1. Oh my god, look, it's P1's Russell. Russell's flying. There's P2. So that is a net P1. Now we've got to just keep on pushing here. Past Piastri. Oh my god, we can't overtake either. Right, Russell carries on. Thank you, mate. Car setup's a little bit more difficult, Vanquish, but it's something that we'll probably have a look at in the future. Get through, get through, get through. Yes. Alright, where is George? Oh my god, George is... Okay, this might be possible. George is going to pit. We're 12 seconds behind, which I think is long enough. Thank you, Davor. Welcome as well. P3 turns into P1. We are going to survive the scare, and it's going to take until the last lap to cement this victory. Russell is coming out of the pits now, but he's too far behind with us having DRS available as well. So we are going to survive the scare after a traffic crazy race. I mean, I've never seen traffic like that in this race. Rival has failed with the one-stop strategy too. They do not have the compound to get there. So Alonso is going to take a beautiful win here. And Leclerc is going to come across the line, powering some DRS too. We did it. We still survived. We still survived, which is good. Let's go. That is exactly what we need. But yeah, Vanquish, we'll have a look at that at some point and try and get something in terms of setup, even if it's just quickly showing you some setups that I've built out. So we'll see. But yes, chat, 47 points, exactly what we needed here at the circuit. That is race 5 completed. And yeah, we don't have to worry about tyres at this circuit. 1 point dropped in 5 races. Yep, that is what we're doing so far. We've had a really good start. It was a shame that 1 point came at Singapore against a bot. That is really, really strange. And really disappointing. But job done. Rival failed with a one-stop there. Didn't have the tyres. So 234 so far. Got Ayrton just behind us on 5 races as well. And we are getting set and getting ready to race at race number 6 then. So we're doing well here. We've got 3 races to go. Exactly. We have to do the same again tomorrow if we get through. But there's still a lot that could happen in these races. We've had tough racing, but it's been racing. So that's good. Now, let's take a look. Thank you, Baba Yaga EA. Baba Yaga. Okay. So, tyre management and power unit now. So these power unit circuits are reaping good points. Tyre management and power unit. So surely, it's got to be Mr. Lewis Hamilton with his 90 tyre management. Alonso is on 80 tyre management. Russell would be on 81. And I don't think I'd then take Russell. Norris would be on 91. It's an interesting one, Davot. I think it's second group, potentially. But I'm going to use boosts anyway. So do we take Norris? So for example, I'm going to show you this. Norris. Surely I've got to take Norris. I think I've got to take Norris here. As much as I'd like to take Alonso, I think 12 tyre management is quite a lot in terms of a stat point. 12's quite a lot. I think I'm going to take Norris. I think that's got to be what I go for. Promised a podium. I think we go them two. We go for the softs. Tyre management power unit. I could go Frost and give the race start to Norris anyway, which is probably what I could do. Pretzel for Hamilton. I think we'll go with that. So chat, let us know in the chat how many points do you think we're going to score. Gasly is pretty decent as well. He's fairly good in the middle of them two. So let me know how many points you think we're going to get from these two. I think Frost definitely for Norris to get that little bit of race start. And then obviously Hamilton can be Pretzel or something like that. But yeah, often Rory, we definitely try and do a Monday, Tuesday definite. Sometimes a Saturday, Sunday, and then through the week when we've got a chance. So power unit 264. Tyre management drivers. Get your guesses in. We do Cramses, look. There you go. Okay, so let me just do this one. 2 seconds, chat. Gotta get my Indian order in. You know, like, gotta get that's like the key things to do. So hold on. Sorted. Got it. You know how important it is all the time, chat. Food. Okay, Hamilton, Norris, any more guesses in? Tyre management, power unit. We are going to race number 6. Ooh, evening, Heine. Welcome, Raphael, as well. Missed the free-to-play live by 33, but still watched it. Oh, nice. It was an enjoyable stream, Raphael. Appreciate you watching it as well. You need to do well, the boss is watching. Sane says Max Verstappen is the best. We can do a one-stop round here, Vanquish. Playing on the phone. Yeah, look, if I try and show you. There you go. That is what we're playing on right now. You'll see the matchup. So you'll see how low. There you go. That is what we're racing. But welcome along. If you are watching, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And if you want a shout out, hit that subscribe button and you will get your name pop up on the stream as well. Butter chicken tikka masala. Oh, incognito. Okay, we need to score well again. We've still got a big race in Australia to come. We are going to go Frost, and I'm going to go Pretzel. It should be good enough. Bit of chicken tikka balti, you know, Krampus is something a bit nice. 1627, still at 1064. Hey, we're all been there, Vanquish. All been there. It will take time. Okay, so Hamilton gets away. I mean, both drivers haven't got away nice here. Come on, get through. Rival, look at that, on a medium push, has got away better than I have. But now we can start to get through. It's Norris with the better race start already into 8th place. Up to 6th we go.
Sussex Karoon, we've got a new subscriber.
Codename Baller hits subscribe. Told ya, if you hit the subscribe, get involved, but you will get your name in the stream as well. Do you stream games that are not mainly this one, Rory? I've got a different channel for Clash of Clans, for example, which is just a relatively small channel. And then some F1 Manager from time to time. Oh my god, we're going backwards. What is going... Oh my god, P1 is gone as well. We're in trouble again, I think, in this race for some reason. We just seem to be lacking that initial burst of pace. But we do. Only Max Bennett says. But let's see if we can survive. P3, P5. We're going to get DRS opened for the first time, which should see us get into P2. But we've got to close that McLaren down. Lando Norris out front, absolutely flying. On that tyre management track. He's on soft tyres as well. But we are into P2, P3. So we... Watching the live like 5 hours ago, have you been playing? Not all the time, did he? No. We've been back about an hour so far we've been back. So Norris second. And Norris, the AI, has carried on. Going to use a bit of DRS here. Got to try and close that gap. And we are closing it slowly. Bortoletto and Bahrain tomorrow. Not too sure, Raphael. Trying to level up some drivers in the background as well. So P2. It is going to be soft tyres. And P3 Hamilton. Everybody is in. Norris race started that bad. He isn't great, but he got a better start with Frost. Frost gave him an okay start. The problem I've got is the McLaren out front is just incredibly fast. And this time he's gone to mediums, so he might be catchable now. But it's very difficult. There he is, just at the top of our screen.
Sussex Karoon, we've got a new subscriber.
A CPMT hits subscribe as well. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much. Now, okay, so now we're in P3. Now we should get a bit of DRS. And there is P1. Now I'm going to hit conserve. Try and hold him up. I think Max is capable of pushing it close because I think they'll win at Vegas, Rory. My honest opinion. I think Red Bull will smash Vegas. Okay, so just loses out. That's fine. Why is Lando so... It's crazy how quick that Lando is. Come on, get past. Yes, now hit conserve. Try and bring these two as close as possible, which is what we're doing. We've got both in the home straight together now. Hold him up, hold him up. So all we need to do is attack this on the last lap. So all I need is power unit and this is job done. I've got to time this, still holding him up a little bit. We just lose out, but we've gained good power unit. So now, this is where we're about to overtake this one. Tyler says GG. I think Tyler knows what's coming. So we've got good power unit. We only need 50% for a full lap of attack. There's now DRS for both cars. And this should be job done, like absolute symmetry. It has taken 8 laps to fully gain the lead.
Karoon, we've got a new subscriber.
As Manny hits subscribe as well. Manny, thank you very much. Everybody hitting subscribe again. Let's go. And we have got Norris and Hamilton have finally pulled away. And look at the gap we've created as well. We have destroyed. In the end, it looked a little bit tough to begin with. The race start wasn't great. But Hamilton and Norris do get us the 47. Oh, Jesus, we had to work for that one. We absolutely had to work. But it worked out in the end. A 47, and still, after 6 races, we have dropped the 1 point so far. Better than contender. We've won. It's a little bit different, isn't it, Raphael, for this one? But now, MK knows we have a very different challenge. We go to Australia. Yeah, that's what we did, Bennett. We had to just wait there and then hit the moment when we needed to. Let's open that one. So there you go. Dark Black's going well in P number 34 as well. He's currently maxing out at 282, so a really good round from Dark Black so far too, which is good to see. Very similar scores, apart from my 1 point difference. Okay. This is where it gets tricky, because the power unit tracks are a lot easier. The speed of Australia is a very tough circuit. So let's go and build our speed setup, which is this setup here. And Alonso, and I'm going to use Leclerc, like so. So I think this has got to be our driver lineup here. No point using anybody else. And if you get a safety car on lap 4, I'll call it rigged. So that's your driver lineup. And the car lineup, I think, is the best that we can get. I can use different parts. Sabre, I don't think is worth taking. Quantum I've got on that. They are all speed set. Powerlift, not worth it. Just. Spire, not worth it too. So I think we've got to go that setup. And that car. So Gazzy for 1 stop. This track's a very tough track to get a 1 stop. Not really doable. I think it's mainly a 2-stop track still for my levels. Cricket Info, welcome Eddie. Yeah, we swapped it around. I didn't want to annoy and trigger everybody with different ones. Street Shark, I think, is what we'll do, Andrew. So it's going to be 258 speed, and it's going to be them drivers. So time is 5:48 in the evening here. Yeah, 1 stop's just too difficult. So, race start and speed. Race number 7. How many points do you think we are getting from this one? We are going into the final 2 races. So if you are currently watching, make sure to hit the thumbs up on the video and make sure to hit yourself a subscribe on the channel as well. If you're watching and you haven't said anything for a while, make sure to pop in with a hi as well. So we've got a few 44s, 47, 46, 43s. A few people saying a 47. That would be very nice if we could manage that one. Toxic Storm, welcome as well. S9 Sliver, welcome as well. Great to see you guys here with us. Harry says 46, 45s. Okay, so we'll make up. We're good to go. Full beans would be good. I tell you what, it would be beautiful. Okay, Street Shark. And these drivers. 3 points, MK says. I think that would put me out, wouldn't it, MK? Let's be fair. That would be game over if that was the case. But it's all in the matchmaking, because if we get a good matchmaking, it means we could start higher up the grid. So that is also a little bit of a help. We try and read it, Rory, of course. Good luck, Rory. And we do get a good matchup. Oh, right. Australia, Melbourne. This is a big race. Let's unleash our inner McLaren. Not of late, the earlier in the season McLaren. Come on. Where are we going to qualify? Leclerc usually qualifies well. How's Leclerc 22nd? Usually he's like 15th, 17th. That is a shocking qualifying. I think this rival might be on a better qualifying setup, which has, I mean, it's a real player as well. I don't quite know. I've never seen Leclerc qualify that low down in 22nd. I'm quite shocked at that one. There isn't a max speed at that point. We need the 47. I can't believe that Alonso's out-qualified Leclerc. I don't quite know how that has worked. Because Leclerc usually... I mean, he's still got a really good start, Leclerc. Look at that. He's already up to 9th. So even with that bad qualifying, he's still found himself through into the 7th place. I think the Leclerc had the Ferrari holding him back, Harry. He still had the Ferrari mindset. And now we've just got to probably watch the double stack, I imagine. Oh, I've just boosted the wrong driver, like a muppet. But we are getting through nice and early, P6, P7. Try and get past Piastri. It's not a bad start. I'm going to just keep conserving with Alonso. Just got to keep... I think that's got to be the play, because Fernando Alonso is so much quicker than Charles Leclerc. Look at that, into P5 already. Make it, please, P4. Come on. And he does get P4. So Alonso, we saved a bit of that power unit off the start. He's now P4. He's not a million miles away either. So, good little swapperoo there. And we've got enough gap between the two drivers that we're not going to double stack either. So Alonso will come in, or don't think we will. But maybe we will. Somehow we've really sped up that race. Only trust, it's okay. That's okay. That is not bad. Claire gets into 11th. Got to conserve down again. Just conserve every little bit of power unit that I can get. Just trying to micromanage both drivers at the same time. As now Alonso with the DRS usage will come round. And Alonso's up to 3rd, 2nd even. And there is 1st actually as well. Oh, we're into 1st, so I'm going to conserve now. Going to conserve with Alonso. Try and just hold up the field a little bit as we get into 8th. And it's going to be hard to do. But I've got to do something different here. He's doing well at the moment. He's into 2nd, so we'll go back to medium. Leclerc is doing okay. Would have liked to see more from Leclerc though, but that bad qualifying I think really cost him. But I'm just trying to gain, I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but I'm just trying to gain as much power unit for Alonso so he can smash back through to P1. Leclerc is not too far away too. Andrew, I'll try and join you in your stream as well if you're on. If I can. So Alonso back out in 7th place. It's all good, Krampus, no problem. Not expecting, mate, don't worry. Now we've got the undercut. That's what we're trying to do. It's going to be tough. Going to keep on pushing. Need to get rid of Hulkenberg really here. Yes, thank you. Now Alonso to get through as well. So Alonso back up to 6th. I don't think there's many going to pit, to be honest, MK. I'm just going to focus on this bit a minute. Most of the field are all going to pit. It should be everybody, by the look of it. Apart from Alonso, everyone else should pit. So Alonso behind me. I think I'm net 1st at the moment. Yeah, look how quick they are. Well, I didn't think they were. They're surely going to run out of tyres here. Surely going to run out of tyres. But you know what? I've done the best we can. Leclerc is... That qualifying really cost Leclerc. I don't understand how that happened. Hamilton is out of tyres. Russell is out of tyres. And we still couldn't get P1. There you go. That's the best we could do there. I mean, that Leclerc qualifying was awful. 20 seconds. And that's what cost us. Ami Ali, welcome. We did the best we could. I've not seen Charles Leclerc qualify that low down for a very long time. Usually, I mean, he qualified like 4 positions behind Alonso. And I'm sure Alonso's got way less qualifying than Leclerc. So I don't understand how that happened. If we have a look at the drivers. Well, look at that. Leclerc has got 3 extra qualifying compared to Alonso, and Leclerc started 22nd place. Leclerc had the joint highest qualifying and started at the worst position. I don't quite understand how that happened. I really don't understand how that happened. Amir Ali, we're good, thank you. How are you? Yeah, just that seems a very strange result. Not saying I deserved more, because at the end of the day, Alonso comes second. That's a good result. Not the worst result in the world. But Leclerc, I don't understand how he qualified 22nd place. And he had the highest. So he even got out-qualified by their Fernando Alonso, I think. Injured. Do you think it'll be through? I think we can. We've got 1 race to do, though. Still got 1 race to do. That was a real player as well, wasn't it, I think? Destroyed this track, yeah. So, let's open up some of these. We get 2 Nexus. We're on 3-2-1. We've still scored some good points here. We can't get away from that. We're still doing well. 41, nearly Piastri at max level. We've got Descent and we've got Curler. Playtesting, who knows, Incognito? Who knows? But we've got 1 race to go then. So we are back at the power unit circuit. If I find my power unit circuit setup, that is that. We have got Mexico to come. Back to race start. So, again, Leclerc, and it's going to be Alonso for these 2. And that setup. So with 1 race to go, make sure that you are all hitting that like button for me, that thumbs up as well. And yes, we don't want to use the setup we used in our free-to-play account, because we actually used the wrong setup for the very last race. We ended up using a speed setup, which was the Melbourne setup, in this last race. So it's a good job we had a check. Race start and power unit, Mexico, free soft, and that setup. So this is our last GP race. Let's see if we can score. So make sure, get in the chat how many points you think we are going to see on this one. But we've got a chance. Alonso Leclerc, 264. Let's do this. Oh no, Incognito. Right, if not 47, uninstall. Well, fun fact, chat, if nobody knew, but a lot of people will know, that at race number 1 or race number 8, you can match people at race number 1 or race number 8, because Mexico is the same conditions. So if you're on race 1, I could meet you even if you're at race 8. Real player time. It is a real player here at Mexico. So we've had a few of these. And now we get set. Let's see what we can do. If we get 47, we'd have put in a good round. And we know that Australia was our downfall. With some dodgy qualifying. 17th and 18th. So, softs. Race start. Power unit. Evening, Jed. We're good, thank you. How are you? How are we doing? Rival is efficient to ready up. So, here we go. Rival goes. Prince and copper boosts. So they're using the right type of boost. Alonso, oh my god, we've had a terrible start. Look at the rival. who has absolutely blasted past us whilst we got stuck. How about that for luck? The rival is in 3rd and 4th, whilst we are down in 8th and 12th. And make it... I lose track of how some of these things are fair. P5. And P9. But we got to come back through. It's completely luck when it comes to race start. But can we overcome and rescue? Problem is, at these tracks, it's a lot harder to overcome. Now, P4. So, come on, Leclerc. See you later. Got to get Leclerc in. Come on. This has just been mad. We've had a little bit of unluckiness in the last 2 races. But we are closing in on the rival, who has got a lot of power unit left, though. Has not used the power unit at all. Because I think they'll go mediums or something, surely, to use that power unit. No, softs. Okay. Let's have a look. We're going to use our DRS early, and what a fantastic choice to do so. Absolutely smart as anything. We came out level with the rival. We're now massively ahead because of that DRS usage to get through that traffic. So a brilliant overtake there. Now we can start setting our pace. Look at how many cars. We're in traffic again. It's like Imola all over again. We're not getting the rub of the green. Into P1 we go. Marcus, we have a full playlist available for accounts running through the series, which will really help you. So rival's going to close up. I'm fine by that. I'm going to just keep looking after power unit. Get past. Get past. Oh my god, we're stuck behind a flipping car. Now we get past. This is so difficult racing. We have got so unlucky today in these races. As now Alonso tries to hunt down. So on the back foot from the step 1, we are now closing up. Going to try and just claim some power unit all the time as Leclerc pits. It seems like everybody is coming into the pits on lap 6. The final pit stops are now in. We get a perfect stop. We're back out in P number 3. I'm going to use that DRS initially as well on both cars to try and get that break and try and catch the rival sleeping, which we do. Welcome Enaldo back. Welcome. We are on race 8 of Champions GP. We are trying our hardest to overcome some unluckiness from race starts. As now Leclerc follows Lando Norris all the time. Rival's going to be quick, but we've got to just be patient. Rival's going to surely use DRS. They're not going to use DRS. They forgot. So we might have overcome this. I'm going to just save. I've got a 90% power unit. Really good power unit levels here. Hard tyres for Lando Norris. I think we might have just overcome it. I'm going to try and hold off with Leclerc because I want the use of DRS down the straight, as now we can hit both drivers into DRS. It's lap number 9 and we are going to get both cars through into 1-2, and I think we have just overcome this terrible race start race because we got so unlucky off the race start, but we've managed to battle through even with a lap of power unit pretty much still available. Alonso and Leclerc bring it home. Oh, we had to work for some of these races. It has been some hard graft, but I think we've come home with a pretty decent score against some of the odds as well. 47 points is in the bag. That's what we absolutely needed. It didn't look like it. I know we've got a big team score difference over the rival. However, that was always going to be a tough race based on their race start that they got. Level 4 Alonso, level 5 Leclerc, and a power unit setup which was stronger but obviously we took the Flex XL instead. So difficult start, like Mark says, but we managed to get it through. Now, we probably will still do a couple of races in duels after this one, but I'm just going to open this crate up, get a can of Coke, and we'll fill out the crate slots. Will be nice. So let's open this one. 8 points total is looking like it is. Corymphasis, yeah. As we get some Synergy, some Hajar, some Dynamo, and some Hajar again. So, with that in mind, let's go and take a look how we did in this GP so far at this power unit heavy 6-lap GP, 6-race GP, plus a speed and cornering circuit. 8 races complete. We head over to Champion. It's a place currently in the top 10, a 368 score. So 368, I'm happy with that because we got unlucky in Singapore and we got unlucky at race 7 Australia with our qualifying. However, we did get lucky at Hungary, claimed a couple of points there. So we are in good hands, and I think the main thing that for me is that that score is going to see us through to tomorrow. So that's exactly what we needed to do. We had to get the main thing out. Andrew, good luck, and I'll try and remember to give you... I'll give it about half an hour, Andrew, maybe. Let me know how long you think you'll be before you stream, and then I'll drop in. So I'm going to get some races done. I'm going to fill some crate slots up. And yeah, we're going to just chill out for 4 races, hopefully. And then come back and absolutely blast it off. So let's get Hamilton in. And let me hit... How is that not P1? We're in a tough group. We're in the second best group on F1 Clash, pretty much. Max Verstappen. Oh, there you go, chap. If you've been here long enough, you know we always tend to have a coffee and a can of Coke on our streams. That's what we absolutely always do. Now, obviously, of course, if you are currently watching, please do hit that subscribe button, and please do hit that thumbs up as well for me. That would be very, very much appreciated for the channel growth as well. So let's get a couple of wins in if we can, just in some chill duels. If you need any help with your F1 Clash game at the moment, then also let me know, and hopefully you can get your questions in and we can help you sort out as well. Raphael is a Sprite. I mean, it's still a decent drink. I tell you what, if we keep it... I mean, what's everyone's favourite non-alcoholic drink? Come on. What are people's go-to drinks? Like, I'm telling you, if you had to go to the fridge, it was... Raphael. Why? Why? if you had to go to the fridge and you can just imagine there was one drink left. The question, what would it be? What would you be going for? What are you imagining the dream as to what is in that fridge, on that shelf? What have we got so far? Coffee. I mean, I didn't rule coffee out. That's fair. WK deep bronze. We got milk for Raphael. We're going to keep it at milk. Except water. I mean, you can pick water if you want. I mean, it's up to you. Heiny said water. Kimo went water as well. We got quite a lot of water people in the chat. Apple Tango. Now that is left field. That's what we like to see. Energy cola drinks. Rockstar Tropical Passion Fruit for Incognito. Dandelion and Burdock. That's a retro drink. Ginger beer. Tango. 3 AM when you're thirsty drink. That's it, Raphael. You've gone downstairs. You can barely see because it's dark. And you've got to grab a drink out of the fridge. You are dying of thirst. What drink is that, Paul? Although I would say, if you're drinking a fizzy pop at 3 AM before you go back to bed, stomach's going to be all over, bubbling all over the place. Leon's gone for Pepsi. Eagle Boost. There you go. Someone's used the F1 Clash Boost as the bot. Oh, there we go. That is great thinking. George goes blackcurrant. Can't beat a bit of blackcurrant squash, I'm telling you. Can't beat a bit of flavoured sparkling water as well, actually. I'll tell you that. That's interesting. So, we're going to fill up these 4 crate slots nice and easy. And then we're going to get set because tomorrow we'll have some big racing to do, I think, tomorrow with the free-to-play account again with a chance at a P1 P1 contender. Not too early for the champions yet. So we've got some big chances tomorrow. Just a copper for Incognito. Well, it's nice to see quite a few variations of the drinks, which is good. Welcome, Robert. How are we doing? We are just in duels, Robert. We have completed our champions round. I won't tell you the score. So if you do want to go ahead and rewatch, then obviously you are absolutely fine to do. Mark goes with the Scottish drink of Iron Brew. Ooh. We've got 4 races, Cricket. We're going to do the 4 races because we've got 4 crate slots to hopefully fill up. Limited edition. Yeah, there you go. Some left field drinks, that's for sure. But we're looking good in this race. Nice and easy. Well, Incognito, I will catch you tomorrow. Good luck. And thank you for joining us at the Mexico GP event. Has everybody else qualified? Anybody else getting prepared, getting in the mood to give their racing a go to get through to their final round? I'm glad ours is done because it could have been very different. But I'm happy we're through. As Alonso with the undercut of dreams will get himself into P3. 1 race left for Demo. So you've got Mexico left then. You've got Mark, who hasn't started yet. Is Liverpool on tonight, Mark, or is it tomorrow? Or are they already playing? No, I think it's Man United at the minute, isn't it? I think Liverpool are... Liverpool 8:30, 8 o'clock. Love from India. VSK, welcome. Welcome into the chat. Neil Hughes hasn't started. Heine is second in contenders with a 3-2-1. Heine, that's a good score. Oh, low power mode. Low power mode. That wasn't in the script. Give me some boost.
Karun, we've got a new subscriber.
As Cricket Info hits subscribe for me. Yes, if you are currently watching, please do hit that subscribe button. We are trying to edge ourselves closer to an amazing 20,000 subscribers. So please do hit that subscribe because once we get to 20,000, we're going to try and get Hutch to give us a beautiful giveaway as well. So please do hit that button. It's free as well. Again, easy, nice to do. Might have a glass. Nice, George. So yeah, we're good. We're looking like we're good in this race as well. Just coming up to the final few corners to try and fill this crate slot up. Yeah, VSK, it's still a tough game. But if you want to play this game next season, the one thing I would say is get back racing again. Try and just build up some stuff for next season if you want to have a go at it. F1 in real life has some big 2026 rule changes. Who knows? We might have some big rule changes coming up as well in F1 Clash. Who knows what they have in store next season. I would say that this season they didn't put too much into the game for the 2025 changeover. So, I mean, they did put DRS, but that's about it. What carries over? Your books, your boosts, your liveries carry over, Demo. Haven't raced yet. A score of 300 plus should get me in top 30 champs. Nice. Well, hopefully, Chris, that's what we want to see. A nice top 30 champs. May 2026 VSK. So May. You've got about, what, 6 months? Are we pretty much about halfway through the season at the moment? I think we are, aren't we? Just under half, maybe? Yeah, we're about 5 months in. 5.5 months in. So, yeah, we've still got quite a bit. Well, the thing is, Raphael, I think next season, DRS is going to be renamed. Because, obviously, F1 is removing DRS next season. And they're going with some sort of energy boost. A bit like Formula E, I guess, I imagine. So I think that is why Hutch... if you've ever noticed on this game, Hutch don't call DRS the drag reduction system. They just call it DRS. So I think they're setting themselves up next season to simply just change the name. That's why they didn't put too much... In theory, what we use as DRS now is probably the equivalent of what the boost is going to be in the 2026 season. So I would fully expect that that is probably some thinking as to why we've got it. So this will just change to like an ERS system next season. And yeah, it will be straight transition. It's one big change they haven't got to do. As it's time to go racing again. Race 2, we're going to get out of 4 because we're just filling up the crate slot. We're off at the Italian circuit of Monza. It's called Active Aero, Rogue says. And welcome to the channel and chat, Rogue. I'm looking forward to 2026. I think there's a lot of unknown at the moment in Formula 1 about who's going to be the dominant force. We've got Audi, remember, coming in to replace the Kick Sauber brand name. So Audi will enter the sport with their own engines as well. I think Red Bull are making their own engines next year. And you've also then got the entrance of Cadillac and Bottas and Checo Perez. Now, here's one thing that I was watching F1 last night, ladies and gentlemen. And they did a stat which I thought was incredible. Okay. In terms of a championship, and to be honest, I can't remember if it was a drivers or a team, but I think it matters. Who won a championship last? Ferrari or Brawn GP? And trust me, I mean, you probably know by the way I've asked that question, but I heard that on the F1 channel and thought, no way. No way. The powerhouse in the sport of Ferrari have not won a championship since the days of Brawn. How incredible of a stat is that? And also, they said, I think this weekend, okay, anybody under the age of 18 has never seen Ferrari win a championship in Formula 1. What? It is crazy to think that anybody under the age of 18 has never seen Ferrari win a championship. They got close demo in, I think, 2009 or 2008 with Kimi Räikkönen, whenever it was. But how insane is that of a stat? Like, that is incredible. That is one of the best stats. You know when you hear a stat and you go, that can't be real. Like, it just makes you sit up and go, really? Constructors 2008 was the last time. Brawn won it in 2009. But it is bonkers. I just thought it was a fantastic stat piece. And yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of you in here would not have known that. Anyone under the age of 18 has never seen Ferrari win a championship. I just think that's a mind-blowing stat. I think that is absolutely incredible. We had about 7 years of domination with Mercedes. Welcome, David. Yeah, Kimi was the one with close. Kimi, they've gone close a couple of times, like MK says, with Kimi and Alonso. But they never got the job done. So, yeah, that is the stat of the day. Brawn GP have won a championship more recent than Ferrari. And Brawn GP are only here for 1 year. Yeah, what a stat. What a stat. But yeah, David, welcome in. So I hope everyone is doing well. If you are here for the opening round, we have completed the opening round. We are currently just stacking up a couple of crates at the moment. Yeah, they've been a sleeping giant, haven't they? Let's say, Raphael. It was one of them stats, MK. Like, I knew Ferrari hadn't won one for ages. Like, I knew that. But I didn't quite realise that Brawn had won one since Ferrari's last. Like, do you think Massa should have won? Was that when Hamilton came through, Mark, in Brazil? I think Massa would have been such a beautiful story for him to win it. But the way it happened was just an incredible race. Well, that's it, Keith. No one has seen England win a tournament on here. Unless you're just old enough. How old would you be for that? That's like 59 years, is it? I think maybe some people have seen England win the 1966 World Cup. People can show you age. Yeah, what is it? It's like 59 years, isn't it? 1966, so it'd be 59 years, yeah. So you'd have to be 59 years old. And that would be literally no. Born 2009, MK says. And we're going to get another win in the band. But yeah, I don't know some other stats that are out there, but there is some definitely big stats that are coming up. And Ferrari was the most successful German driver, English engineer, French team principal. 59 years ago, 3 months before you was born, Keith. John Todd, what a guy, yeah. Seen England win a tournament, 1997. Not the Euros or the World Cup, eh, Mark? But that is another win in the bag. That is what we like to see. A little bit of beautiful racing. 2 out of 2. And we've got a couple of races to kick in. We get a nice little gold crate as well. Almost lapping, indeed. I'm off. Guys, got a wedding reception tonight. Oh, no. Heine, you only got invited to the evening, didn't you? Oh. My game is froze now. My generally game has... Why does it always do this? It's froze. And I'm dreading this ever happening in a race. Because, I don't know, this phone just seems to crash now. So I'm just going to load it back up quickly. But I don't know if anybody has anybody else experienced that lately. The game just sort of crashes out. I don't know. It might just be me, but I don't know if it's me or my phone. It only seems to happen on F1 Clash, where my game just seems to suddenly freeze. Oh, now I've got no rate. Now I've got no game sound. Get that back out. Put Verstappen in. Memphis is not good enough for the current series, Max Verstappen, I'm afraid. Otherwise, we would. Last on the list or making numbers up. No, but Heine, on a serious note, have a good evening at that wedding reception. Get the drinks flowing and you'll be absolutely sound. I'm sure. Okay, let's go again. 2 races to fill. That's all we need to do. But yeah, for some reason, my game struggles. What league are you playing? I don't see on the Legends leaderboard. Vanquish, so everybody has got different leaderboards. There is loads of 100-player groups for the leaderboards. We are in the top one. That's true. True, Raphael. So let's get these wins in. And then we can chill. I can chill. It's been a busy day. It's been a really fun day. We've had some absolutely amazing streams today. I think you can all agree. Today, this morning, has been brilliant. Nathan's watched the England team win. Love it. Love it. Russell was trash this morning. Well, I haven't... What was... Anybody seen the P3 practice 3 results? Or is it still going on? Is it going on at the minute? Because I imagine practice is about... now, is it not? FP3 starts now. I mean, I'd love to do a watch-along with you, but practice is boring. Practice is not fun from that point of view. So, it would be very, very boring. Most people are from Raphael. There is a few others, though. Let me try and put it on for a moment. Is it starting now? It is literally starting now. Well, I mean, that was like the perfect timed question to ask, wasn't it? I didn't quite remember. I know qualifying is obviously later tonight. Keith's watching the darts. What else is on the TV at the minute? What have we got? Man United Brighton. What's that game saying? It's half time. Anybody know the Man United score? Back to Formula 1 then it is. So, P6, P10. Nice solid wins here. 2-0 Man United. That guy's going to get a haircut soon then by the sounds of it, because he's waiting for 5 in a row. So, let's get the job done. As do you like. I've got the TV on. Raphael. I can't really show you because I'll get copyrighted if I flag it up to the screen. But yeah, I've got the old TV remote right here. And they're just at F1 at the moment. They're just about to start the practice session. As we are P7 and P5 here. Arsenal play already. They play tomorrow. Oh, safety car. And that is going to coincide with the wet weather coming in. That is for sure. Second time, Elliot. Yeah, we've already done the main GP racing. That has already been completed today so far. So we are just pretty much chilling out now. I'm just finishing off some final crate slots, and then we're going to be calling it a day. So a nice chilled end to here. What I am going to do here is I've got about 1 minute and 20, so I am going to go early to wet tyres here. Who wins the Ballon d'Or? No, Harry Kane, let's say. Enjoying weekend cool, Elliot says. Best duo for Series 7. I think I'll use Series 7. You want tyre management, I believe it is. So drivers like Lawson, Strahler's okay at Series 7. Anything tyre management related is absolutely go-to. When are you going to the Villa match? Tomorrow. We play Manchester City at home. So that'll be mine. Max Verstappen just getting in his car. Ready for practice 3. A key session as the teams look to ramp up towards qualifying. Cricket Info, welcome. Predict what? Villa, I think it'll be I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. I don't want us to lose. But we are on wet conditions. Are we doing this in time? Because it's raining. And it's raining in 20 seconds. But at the moment, I think we might be okay. I don't watch cricket, Elliot. I'll have a look after MK, or do I need to look now? So I think this is going to come just in time. The rain is about to start. We've got to get 5 laps pretty much on these wet tyres. That's going to be more of the problem. But we might be able to do 5. But we'll just let them fly around. But as we get racing again, the rain has started. Perfect. We don't have to pit. And now we get set. So as we go through, I have to set my driver for the year decides the top 3. Experience drive. Russell's had a good year. Russell has had, especially with all the sort of circumstances around Max Verstappen joining and whether or not they're going to have a seat for next year, the Russell and Antonelli. George Russell's put in a really good year of racing, so I think he should be proud of what he's achieved. He's had some good wins as well this season. Kyle Dixon, welcome as well. Nice to see you in here. Not many, Elliot. I can watch some golf. You have time, okay. Well, we'll try, Sid. We'll absolutely try. McLaren shirt. We are absolutely flying here. But, what I was going to say, chat, if you are watching, say hello. We're on the last sort of dregs of the video. But if you are currently watching, do hit that like button for me. Hit that thumbs up. And we will be absolutely golden. That will mean a lot to me. Coulthard, if he's got good tyre management, then absolutely he'll be good enough for you. He'll help you out big time. But we are looking good. We are racing again. We are a little bit short on the old tyres, but we have got the rival who is on dry tyres in wet conditions, which means we are absolutely guaranteed to be coming home and winning this race. Who's your favourite in F1 right now? I like Piastri. I know he's struggling at the moment. I do also really like Bortoleto as a driver of quality, because Bortoleto is a very, very solid driver. Yeah, I think for Kane though, Keith, I'm not his massive fan, but he is scoring a lot of goals. I don't think there's any other players out there at the moment which absolutely tick my box to say they are unbelievable. But Kane is scoring a lot of goals, and that's what matters for a striker. I don't think there's anyone else. Dembele's been okay. I wouldn't say he's absolutely amazing. So maybe they just cancel it this year. I mean, I think we've lost the days of the unbelievable talents that are flying. Skeptic Rebel, sorry, missed your message. On power unit tracks and contender, why does Fury seem to be better? It might be because of the speed element, Skeptic Rebel, but sometimes, like I think when I run my power unit setup, I do add a little bit of cornering, for example. Can we predict the Mexico top 3? We absolutely can. I haven't checked out Practice 2. I watched Practice 1. Practice 1, you can't read anything into it because it was rookie drivers, which made up 9 drivers of the grid. However, for Practice 2, I only seen the results. I think I don't know about the race. I don't know what Red Bull's race pace, because Max Verstappen has said that it's not great. So I actually think Max Verstappen's going to win. I think Norris will be second. I think Piastri will be third. I think Piastri's had a tough practice session so far, and I think he'll be trying to battle it out again. But I think Norris can definitely hook it up. Yeah, it's a bit too much drama, isn't it, Elliot, in terms of what they're looking at. 20 league goals. It's true, Rafael. Yeah, in that sense, he probably does. But he doesn't scream out or stand out as a big player. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't carry that presence of your Ronaldo's, Messi's, Mbappe's. Yeah, I did see that free practice 1, Ariel. That rookie was no... But he was a rookie. He was 29 as well. So, we've got one race to do, chat. So, please do hit that thumbs up button on the video for me. That would be very much appreciated. And do hit that like button. Boost wise, we've got plenty of boosts. We have had many years of just collecting boosts and saving boosts, paying, winning, a bit of everything. But yeah, please do keep your support going. And one thing that I always say to everybody is that every time that we upload a video, please just leave one comment. Please do hit a thumbs up, and that is amazing as well. So I mean, I watched him play against my Villa team, Raphael. We gave PSG one of the best games in the Champions League at home. It was one of the best games I've watched. It was incredible. And if I'm honest, Villa should have knocked out PSG that night. I think Piastri's got a lot of work to do. Here's a stat for you on this. Oh, I just missed it. It went off. Damn it. I was going to read you a live stat from the F1 channel. Oh, see, yeah, it could be MK. You could be spot on. How did they do last year, though, MK? Who won the Mexico 2024 race? Because that will probably give you a similar, not far off result. Tyre management and speed. We're back at Jeddah. Was it Sainz? Was it Ferrari? It was Carlos Sainz. Well remembered, chap. Ferrari. So, Lando Norris came second last year. Lando Norris came second last year. Charles Leclerc was third. So, Ferrari performed well around this track. I know this is last season compared to this year, but there's not been massive changes in what's gone on. So, Ferrari did really well last year. Where was Piastri? Yeah, Piastri came 8th last year, so obviously something happened with him, surely, because he was a minute off of Norris. Welcome, Zach. So, yeah, well, let's see. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see which one does. If Liverpool players could have scored from 12 yards, PSG would never have played Villa. Yeah, it would have been a Liverpool player. But Max is going to win Brazil. I can't wait for Brazil. I think Brazil gives us some really good racing. I generally think Brazil is an underrated circuit. I think Silverstone as well. I think Silverstone is a bit underrated. I know I'm going to be biased because I'm British, but it is just a very... In terms of tracks, we don't get many tracks now that give us some brilliant racing action. Brazil tends to give us that with weather as well. And then obviously Silverstone always gives us some fantastic weather and races. Welcome, Random. Yeah, it is a bit of a random. We are on F1 Clash playing. Random tank edits, do you play? Or do you just do random tank edits? I am not even on the race screen, chat. I apologise. for the ones watching. Brazil should be power unit. That's not a bad idea. Max can make a comeback. I think it's going to go. How good would it be if we get to the end of the season, we get to Abu Dhabi, and Verstappen, Norris and Piastri are within like a few points of each other? It would be the most unbelievable last race going. Lost his head with Norris. Is that what it was, Mark? As Norris, Alonso comes through. We're looking good for what is the final race. What's happening at the minute? Max Verstappen has just took P1. So far, he's the only driver to make a lap time at the moment. They're only 7 minutes into the session in practice 3. Elliot, there's a lot of chat. It's sometimes hard to keep up. I don't know the circuit, mate. I haven't seen the circuit. That's all. Piastri, I tell you what, chat, you would think Piastri has struggled in practice session. With 7 minutes on the clock, Piastri is just putting his shin pads on. He's not playing football. I've just called them shin pads, but you know what I mean. Ah, okay, got your mark. So, I have a bet Max would win this year in September. Ooh. And I'll tell you what, chat, if anybody's interested as well, go and check out on Google Isaac Hadjar's helmet. He's got an Alan Prost like livery type helmet, and it is great. It is great. But lap 5, we're coming to the end of our stream. So again, like I said before, please do hit that thumbs up button as we go on board with a replay of Hamilton, who goes wide onto the runoff area as he pushes the car on the medium tyres. No lockup though. Spun out by the AI, no way. Did you crash or you just got spun out? I've got my car like tagged and it goes like a bit left or a bit right, but never spun out. Power unit, you just want to go full power unit, maybe a little bit of cornering, something like that in there as well, random tank edits. But it's all based on strategy and driver stats as well. I got a request before you end the stream. But there you go, we are looking good. We're going to round up this one, going to use that DRS there, doesn't matter too much. Very close but never full spin. I get tags where it kind of goes sideways, as Hamilton goes second with a time that was 39 seconds slower than Verstappen. Because he had to go off and come back on. But Hamilton is, let's look, let's give you some F1. Oh, jeez, Hamilton, he's gone wide again, he's gone off. Lewis Hamilton on the grass, locks up turn 1, goes across the corner, cuts the corner on the mediums, and now he's gone off again on his second lap. Hamilton is struggling at the moment. Might just be you, Elliot. 12th in Challenger. Well, hopefully, Mohammed, you can get through. 12th at this stage is pretty good. Full red at the beginning and then blue. Yeah, that's good, random tank. You got to micromanage. It was a big lock-up for Lewis Hamilton going into turn 1. And he did cut the grass lock. A lawnmower. Yeah, that is not what you want to do. Strategy for Malcolm, free soft, free soft, free soft. If you've got low tyre management, free medium, free medium, free medium is your way to go, no scope. So that should be a full crate slot completed. Ah, we know his name, we know him. The UFC guy, isn't it, Elliot? Doctor, welcome. Doctor, we've just finished our stream. We have just completed our 4th dual race. We've already done our 8 races. So that is job done. And happy days. So again, as we come, as Hulkenberg comes out of the pit lane on fire. Interesting. Blowing smoke out of the engine like... What? That's interesting. So, that is a nice little win. That's going to be a... Who's going to win the drivers? I don't know. I don't know if Max has still got it or not. I think it might be a McLaren. I think they'll get together. I think they'll definitely win one more race, as we've got full crate slots now, which is great. So, on that note, I think we are going to leave it there. It's been an absolute blast of a day. We've been probably about 3-4 hours of streaming today with 2 accounts brought to you. The main account and the free-to-play account. So it's been a blast. And Sumuk, F1 Clash, mate. I mean, what a weird comment to make. Yeah, F1 Clash is the game. If you are interested in it, go and download it. And if you've got any support that you need on the game, I've got a video for pretty much everything. I've got whole walkthroughs for the whole game as well. So make sure to check them out too. I will show you how I got on in the Champions GP. If you don't want to see that and you do want to re-watch, go and have a look now. I am about to show you in 5 seconds time. And you will then see how I did. So 3, 2, 1. This is how I did in the Champions GP. We currently sit in 6th place, 368 points. And we had a perfect round apart from 2 circuits. 1 point dropped at Singapore and 7 dropped at Melbourne. But we got very unlucky in there as well. So that is it for our racing today. I hope you all have enjoyed it. Smash that thumbs up button. Click the hype as well. It is a tough group, but hopefully we are through. And at least we get to race in the final round tomorrow. Good luck, and we'll see you very, very soon. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day as well. Let's go, and good luck.